guys, welcome back to my YouTube. It's Babyface Gang. If you've been here before, drop a baby emoji, and if it's your first time, then drop a baby bottle. So I'm just finna jump into it and answer these 50 random facts about myself. So the first one is my name. You guys can see on my channel it says Shantae Renee. So that is my first name and one of my middle names. So my full middle name is Yvette Renee. So my first and my middle name, I'm gonna give y'all that. I'm not gonna give y'all my last, my government, and all of that. But my first and my middle name is Shantae Yvette Renee. My zodiac sign is a Pisces. My birthday is actually coming up in a couple days. My birthday is 2/22. My nicknames when I was growing up, my mom would call me Buffy, my dad would call me Teton, and Nun. My mom would call me Nun. Three things that I love. I love the beach. I love shopping. And I love getting massages. Three fears. I don't like watching any type of scary movie. I do not like horror movies. So that would be one of my fears, like, you know, ghosts, spirits, things like that. Another fear, I don't know, like that's basically it. I just don't like the feeling of being afraid in general. I'm not really scared of roaches, spiders, anything like that. Like I might be surprised, but then I'll handle it and do what I gotta do. Like I don't really have, you know, fears of like heights or nothing like that. At one point I had a fear of being in small spaces, but now that doesn't bother me. I think like being a minimalist really helped me with that, like not having that many things, so you don't see so many things around, even if I'm in a small place. I like space, so I mean that's what I have now, so small spaces don't bother me anymore. The last song that I listened to, Fancy by Drake. That's the last song I just listened to, threw it all the way back and played Fancy. I love like the last part of the song, like the outro. He's like, go Cinderella, orgasm blush, lipstick and concealer, doubled in a tight dress, girl, you a killer, and ain't nobody realer, and ain't nobody realer. Like I love that part of the song. So that's what I just listened to. My high school GPA, I don't know. I just know that I was not into like making the best grades. I wasn't like super focused in high school. What did I eat today? All I ate today was a waffle, like a plain waffle with nothing on it. Because I'm just trying to like cut out sugars and stuff like that. Number of siblings, I only have one sister. I came from an extremely small family, like just me and my sister, and that's it. So her name is Gina. She's a lawyer and she lives in California. My favorite vacation, I just want to go to the beach. Like we don't have to go to Spain, we don't have to go across the entire earth. We don't even have to leave the earth. We don't gotta go to Mercury, Jupiter, or Mars. Like, just the beach is like fine with me. That is a perfect vacation. The reason I started making YouTube videos, you guys, I didn't look at any of these questions before doing this. I just like dove in this bitch. I did like a few YouTube videos with one of my friends from high school. Her name was Amber. We had a show. I forgot what we named it. Maybe it was just Shantae and Amber show, but you know, we get like 1,000 views and shit, but I was not consistent. I didn't really see it like that. I didn't really want it. It was just like for fun. 12, dream vacation. I feel like that's kind of like the one I just answered right before then. My dream vacation, it would have to be going somewhere and starting out the day with like a massage, a body massage, and then maybe going on a ferry or on some type of boat across the water. Maybe have a meal there, maybe somewhere in France where I can get on the boat and have a meal on the boat. What my significant other likes the most about me, I'm just gonna skip that one. The meaning behind my channel name, there's not really a meaning, you know, it's just like my name. It is what it is, you know, what you see is what you get. My favorite movie right now, Shutter Island with Leonardo DiCaprio, and the theory of everything based on Stephen Hawking's life. My favorite song right now is called Tick by Big Homie G. My favorite band, when I was younger, my favorite band that I really liked was B2K. Like, I really was into them. Evie, ERYTHING. 3 things that upset me. The first one would have to be when niggas start getting out of line. When niggas start getting out of line and, you know, they turn up on you, or they're just like, you know, raising their voice too loud. God forbid they raise their hand, you know, but that's something that upsets me, and that goes both ways, for it to even happen to me or for me to see it done to someone else. Another thing that upsets me, judgment really upsets me. When somebody would judge me before they even know me, like literally, short ass story real quick, you guys. I went to the store the other day on my lunch break, and this hobo lady, like she was trying to ask me for some money, but before she did that, she asked me everything else, like, that she could even think of. So she was like, oh, first thing she was like, oh, I like your hair, those box braids. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go in the store because I need to get something. So I went to go buy my stuff, and I came out, and she's like, hey, miss, hey, are you black? And I was like, yeah, I'm black. And she was like, oh, because, you know, you sound like a white girl. So she told me that I sound like a white girl, and I was just looking at her like, okay. So then I turned and I was going back to my car because I'm like, okay, I'm done with this conversation. Whatever it was, we're done. So I went back to my car. I turned to go back to my car, and she's like, I bet you hear that all the time. And I'm like, no. And so I went to my car and shit, and I was just like, fuck her. Then when I'm on my way to turn and go to my car, she want to talk about some, oh, can I have some money? Do you have any change? No, bitch, I don't have no change. Why are you judging me? So that's something that pisses me off. So the first one is just men acting out of line, catching an attitude for no fucking reason. And then the second one is judgment, people judging me, don't know shit about me, but judge the fuck out of me. Then a third one that makes me upset, I don't know, we'll come back. 3 things that make me happy. So the first thing that makes me happy is when I'm like really responsible and I take care of everything that I set out to do. Owning up to stuff, just in general in life. Owning it, being about it, and seeing other people do the same. Third thing that makes me happy, which just have to be like taking care of myself and like doing the things that I want to do, like getting massages, like getting my nails done, like making plans to travel, like all of those things. It just like makes my soul so happy. The last movie you saw in the theater, you guys, I actually haven't been to the movies in like a really long time because I work 2 jobs and I just like haven't got the chance to just like go to the movies lately. So you guys, like, I can't even remember the last effing movie that I've like went to see. Okay, someone I miss. Someone I miss is my mom. Like, she isn't here anymore, she passed away, but that's somebody that I miss. Someone that I love my sister. I really love my sister, man. She is enjoying all the things, doing all the things, and just living her best life, and she's such an inspiration. Do I have kids? No, ain't got no kids. Ain't got no kids yet. How many hours of sleep did I get last night? I got 6 hours of sleep last night. Something you missed from your childhood. I miss this thing that is on the playground. It's like when you would go on the playground as a kid and there's like this thing and it's kind of shaped like a wheel and everybody just kind of jumps on it. Like I think about 10 kids can get on this thing, you jump on it and someone has to put one leg outside of the wheel and they have to kick off the ground and then they put their leg back in and they just spin with it. I used to love to just lay down and let somebody else do the kicking. Let somebody else do the work. And I would just lay down and just look up and just be spinning. A book you could read over and over. A book I could read over and over would be anything that has to do with like metaphysical genre, like spiritual, transcendence, something like that. That is something I could read over and over. Something I got in trouble for as a child, lying. I used to get in trouble for lying as a child. 3 things that annoy me easily. Communication issues is the first one. Another thing is when people are just making like an unnecessary sound, like for an extended amount of time. Like sometimes it'll make me laugh, but sometimes I'm just like I'll be at work and I'm like on the phone and it's like somebody just like bored and they're in training and they're not on the phone like I'm on the phone. And so they're like, and I'm just like, I don't want to look around and, you know, get distracted and stuff, but I'm like, does anyone else like hear that? Nobody's gonna tell him, oh, we're not, oh, okay. Like, that's annoying because I'm trying to focus, you know? So that's the second thing. Another thing that is annoying to me would be when I'm like driving and I don't have road rage at all. This is just like a minor annoyance. This is all I could think of. But like when I'm driving and someone has their signal light on and they're like unaware of it and they're like not doing anything about it, like that is like super annoying to me because I'm like, what are we supposed to think behind you? Are you getting over or are you not? Should I slow down or should I speed up? Because I don't know what you're doing. My favorite animal would be a puppy, and I am very specific about the type of animal that I want because I do not like big dogs. Like I like little itty bitty tiny baby dogs. I'm talking about fresh out the womb, 1 week after them coming out of their mama. I want them small, little tiny puppy. My pets, I don't have any pets. One thing I've lied about, they didn't put a specific time. Like one thing that I've lied about today, let's just fill in the end of that with today. I haven't lied today. I thought about lying today. I did, I'm not gonna lie. I thought about lying today when this guy was asking me, you know, he was telling me about his relationship and then he started asking me, so like, what about you? Are you in a relationship? And I thought about lying and being like, yeah, just because of the age difference, because he's 21 and I'm 29 in a couple days. So I already was just like, nah, like we just, you know, like we on two different like mentalities, you know, because he's just way younger. And so I thought about lying. Something that's currently worrying me, oh, thank God that I'm not worrying right now. God, Lord, because that is the worst. I don't even want to do that. I could begin to worry, but not really what I want to do. An embarrassing moment. I remember I was like smoking some side, chilling and stuff, and then it was like time for me to basically we were like, I was taking my friend and I to the park, and so like I was going downstairs to get in my car, and I don't know why I wasn't looking, but I just wasn't looking at what car it was. And so I walked up to the wrong car and I was trying to open it and I was like, this is a black car, but this is not a black Honda. This is not my car. So that was embarrassing. Where I work, I'm not gonna be super specific and give y'all like my government job and like all the details and everything like that. But I do work on the phone, so I'll say that I work on the phone as a representative. What my last text message says, it sounds fun, you know I got you. That's what it said. 3 bad habits that I have. The first one is this, smoking nicotine. I'm not gonna say smoking is a bad habit because I mean it come from the earth. It's just not a bad habit. But this one is nicotine, and this is like a bad habit that I have. Second bad habit that I have is forgiving people too much, being too forgiving. That's a bad habit. And then the third one is like apologizing for something when I didn't even do anything, and I be thinking like, wait, why am I saying sorry? Like, why am I saying sorry? No, you say sorry. I be quick to apologize for something when it don't even be me. Like just the other day, I was in the freaking parking garage, and I'm coming down the parking garage, and it's somebody clearly in the middle where I cannot move. I cannot go either way. And so once they finally decided to go to one side, I'm like, oh, sorry. I didn't even do anything. It was them. So my future goals. So my future goals definitely involve moving at the top of the ladder with my career. 39 says my pets, but we already discussed that I don't have any pets. My favorite stores right now are Shein. I really like Nike, and another one that I really like is Forever 21. My favorite food, boiled seafood. I just had it yesterday. I got it from Lotus Seafood. I really love that place, and the crab sauce is just fucking amazing. Like I was licking my fingers for a while. Like it was so good. So I got boiled shrimp, corn, and potatoes. I love that. What I did yesterday I had the most amazing day actually, because I was celebrating my birthday. So I woke up, took it real easy, you know, got a little high. I got dressed, I went to the garden, I walked around the garden, and I took pictures. And so I really enjoyed that. It was really beautiful. I had never been to that garden. And then after I did that, I had literally like 5 minutes to change. I came home, changed, and went straight to the Thai massage place, and I got a full body massage. And it felt so freaking good, you guys. And I got hot stones, and the hot stones were amazing. Like he had put them in my hands at one point. I could just feel them in my hands. And it was just so relaxing. I just loved it. And then after I did that, I actually went to Lotus Seafood, and I got me some boiled shrimp, potato, and corn. Something I'm talented at, I would say that I am talented with creating things and manifesting. I'm definitely talented at, you know, putting action behind something instead of just like talking about it. I'll actually do it. Like you'll never hear me just like, I'm gonna do this and da 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 blah 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 blah. Like I'm just gonna do it. Like that's basically it. I'm also talented at doing nails. I actually know how to do acrylic nails, and I have one of those videos on my page, I think, where I showed you how to do a full acrylic set. Yeah, so I actually know how to do acrylic nails like this. Just haven't, because it be taking me so long. I didn't go to school for it, but that is something that I am also talented at. My idea of a perfect date to me would be something like real chill, like something where we could see some nice green nature and some blue sky, you know what I'm saying, like some clouds, somewhere we could just go. Maybe we could go to the beach and fly a kite and go eat, and then, you know, take a break, do something else like watch a movie, chill, take it easy, and then go back out to the beach. So after we didn't ate, we flew a kite, we ate, then we chilled at the place, at the apartment or wherever we stay, and we chilled, kicked it there. And then after that, then we're gonna go back to the beach at night, like around 11 o'clock at night when nobody's there, and just play in the waves. That's a perfect date. My celebrity crush, I got a big ass crush on India Love. I think she is so fine. as far as women. And then my male celebrity crush, what is that nigga's name? I think he is fine, but then he fucked with Megan Thee Stallion. It's Tory Lanez, y'all. I just thought of it. Yeah, Tory Lanez. I got a crush on his ass. Like, I don't even be just like stalking him or keeping up with him like that, but I think he is so fun. Something that I'm good at. I'm good at communicating. I'm really good at communicating, and I'm really good at listening to other people. My favorite YouTube channels, I would have to say DDG is definitely one of them. I like watching Vanessa Lynn. She's like a vlogger. I like watching her. Something I would like to learn. I would like to learn jujitsu. Just to like be able to fuck a nigga up and, you know, have that understanding of weight distribution. Yeah, I really like watching like UFC fights and stuff like that. I didn't realize how into it I was until I ran across Tatiana Suarez one day while I was working, and we started chopping up, and I was like, damn, she's real cool. And she wouldn't even like bragging on her shit like that. She was so fucking humble and chill about the shit. She's like, yeah, I do fighting. Yeah, you know, I won this first place on a show for fighting and stuff. And I'm like, oh shit, for real? She's like, yeah, you know, I'm good or whatever. I went home after that and YouTubed her ass, and I was like, shut the fuck up. This bitch choking bitches out. She fucking sneaking up on them quick, like faster than the speed of light and shit. I'm like, damn. I was like, she raw. Like, I really like the way she eat bitches. Like, she eat bitches. I like her. Best way to spend my day off, definitely would have to be relaxing, taking a trip to a really nice lake, really nice body of water. Just something where, you know, I'm out in the air, enjoying the day. My favorite cereal, I would say there's two. If I'm trying to be healthy and stuff, then it's the vanilla almond special K cereal. And if I'm not and I just want to be like on some snacking shit, then Cocoa Puffs. And guys, that wraps up the question. So that was 50 random facts about me. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys next week.